listen very carefully. As a young Nigerian or a young African, stop praying for the success of your big artists and entertainers and footballers like your Davido, Wizkid, Duo Savage, James, Oshimen, Boniface. Stop praying for their success. Yes, not just this big stars, even your politicians. Stop praying for their success. Their success is affecting you negatively. Yes, their success is creating a big hole for your suffering. Do you know that the way Africa is structured, our success stories do not create transformation, like societal transformation. Our success stories dig a deeper hole of poverty for you and millions of Nigerians now. Now, I'm not saying you should wish them bad, you know, but stop praying for them. Now, their success is blinding you from seeing the real success. I know somebody is like, well, what the hell is this guy? Do you know that there is no way the success of your big stars will lead to the transformation of Africa? It's not going to happen. Now, the question is, what is the real success? Why is your success blinding your eyes from the real success you're supposed to see? Now, let me make it very clear. Listen, do you know that for every one statement that we are able to put out there to the world, we have created a system that will manipulate many young Nigerians and Africans just because they want to be like us. And those in the football sector that understand agency and all of that will understand what I'm talking about when it comes to the exploitation of many young Africans when it comes to going to playing football in Europe. But if you flip that story of Oshimen, let's look at the success story of a Nigerian-based football club like Remo Stars, right? Now, if a Remo Star, like the football club, that it has become a success story right now, right? Now, what do we have? We have a system in place, right, that is breeding young Nigerians, that is making them to be able to be well paid and then they can play in Nigeria. And then even when they want to be transferred abroad, they get a direct sale from Remo Stars. So Remo Stars is not just a football club. Remo Stars has become a system that has, in their own way, blocked exploitation in a lot of ways. What can you deduce for what I just said? What you can deduce is that we need more successful stories of a Remo Star rather than an Osino. Imagine we have 10 well-run clubs like Remo Stars in Nigeria. Do you know what that means for the average young Nigerian? Can you see? Let's flip it. Let's look at music industry, right? So we have the big stars, right? So some say the big three, and they are touring all over the world. It's good, very good, right? But imagine we have an African that owns a platform like Spotify or YouTube, whereby even songs of your big stars in America are streaming, right? Now that home-based platform, right, that has international artists on it. Do you know how big that is for Africa. Now, that is the real success that Africa needs. That is the real success that our eyes need to be open to. Now, let's look at the politician. Now, the average African politician is not a system thinker. They think about single infrastructure. So, when you hear an average African politician come to speak, they talk about, during our time, we were able to build two, three schools, hospitals, and all of that, right? But that is not what we need in Africa. We need systems in place. We need systems that can connect Africa easily. And not just Africa, even in our respective nations. We need systems that can bridge the gap between the population that we have and the out of school children that we have. These systems, these are the things we need. So the more you celebrate your success, the more you are creating more problems for you. So the earlier the better your eyes can open to what the real success is supposed to be. Let me round up with this. Do you know that Africa is a talent factory, and the dream of the average African is to become the next big talent in the world? Now, that dream is a dream of modern slaves. Yes, that dream I don't have. That is not my dream because I'm not a modern slave. But that may be your dream. The dream to become the next biggest talent in the world is the dream of modern slaves. It is modern slaves that carry such. The dream of kings, people who know that they are kings, is to become owners of global marketplace. Why can't we have a very strong football league in Africa, whereby we are signing the same way? Look at what Saudi Arabia is doing, signing the best talents in Europe, coming to play in Saudi Arabia. Why can't we have that in Africa, whereby we are the one hiring talent because we own the football marketplace in Africa? You can see that the more you desire and celebrate the success of Oshimen and your big artists and all of that, the more your eyes get close to real success. It is high time for Africans to wake up to the real success. I'm not just sharing this video just to go viral. I'm sharing this video because I have created a solution for this already. And the solution is very simple. We need new celebrities in Africa. We need celebrities that are aiming for the real success that Africa truly needs. Yes, and that is why I've created a solution for it. Now, the solution is very simple. I've started a documentary that is going to be covering the real success stories that Africa needs to see. There are real success stories that Africa needs to see. Now, this video is not to reduce the achievements of these great guys, these big stars. No. But it is for you as an African, as a Nigerian, to see that there is more to these big stars. There is more to your success. Right? There's a higher standard for us to achieve as Africans than these big stars. And if you understand this, you understand the importance of the documentary that I'm doing. This documentary is not just about telling stories or sharing stories. This documentary is going to shift Africa from being the talent factory to being the owners of marketplaces in the world. Right? So if you love what you're hearing, right, this is very simple. All you need to do is to follow the instructions. Follow me on all my social media platforms: X, Instagram. Subscribe also to my YouTube channel, right? And follow through on this success story. Also, I'm going to start an academy very soon. This academy, the aim is to raise kings, those who think like kings. And this is for Africans who begin to think like kings. So we want to change the African dream from being the next biggest talent to being the next biggest owners in marketing. Now, if you are ready for this shift, what are you waiting for? Follow the instructions, all social media platforms. The time for Africa to rise is now, and the shift is come. Share this video with a Nigerian or an African because it's very, very important. Knowledge is power. This knowledge will not just give you power, it will give you dominion in the world.